This is TY Jackson.
United States Women's Champion Chelsea Green.
How you doing, people?
And I love pro wrestling.
I love pro wrestling.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to the Brunch Gimmick. I am Lawrence Kurtze. We are live. Another big week in wrestling, as yesterday was AEW Wrestle Dream.
Hi, I'm Maxine Dupree.
And I'm Otis.
Hi, I'm the sweetest pea, Christara.
Mars, the specialist.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And we
love wrestling.
Bottoms up, brains on. Welcome to Quizplex here on Love Wrestling, your pro wrestling trivia charity show. My name is Zach Ralph. I will be your host.
This is God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze.
We are the Usos.
This is Rachel Ellering.
And we love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Hello, Love Wrestling. It is Thursday night. It is 8 p.m. and you all know what that means.
Well, you better know by now. It's episode 235 of this thing.
I guarantee you there's like an 85% chance that's not an accurate number.
Hi, this is Shazza McKenzie.
This is Big Bad Boris.
This is the Rhinestone Cowboy Steven Crowe.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
If you're here, thanks for being here. It's For Exposure, Love Wrestling's independent weekend podcast where we break down all the best happenings on the world of the independent wrestling side.
I'm Penta, I'm wrestling, and what?
I'm the alternative Anthony Green.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
I love wrestling. And you know what? Penta Cero.
That's called scatting, kids. It is 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is time for a excitingly fun, I hope, episode of Saturday Night Love. My name is Big Bad Boris.
I'm Big Ben Ortman.
Hi, this is Smiley Kylie Ray.
I'm Yaska.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Of course.
What are you doing? Are you eating?
Yeah.
You're opening the show and you're eating? That's not very professional, and I am the least unprofessional.
We know that this is the most not professional show here.
What are you eating?
A cookie.
What kind of cookie?
Like a cookies and cream cookie with it had Oreos smashed up in it.
Is it dry and rock hard like the dry cereal that you enjoy?
It's very soft. It's like, Subway adjacent with the softness. Because you know how you go to Subway, you get a cookie. It's almost like they're raw in the middle, and they're so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, on that note, this is For Exposure, Love Wrestling's weekend independent wrestling
cookie show
podcast cookie show. That's Blair Pacheco, the Cookie Monster, and I am Pluggo, and I am just a sad panda this weekend. That is all.
Why are you a sad panda?
You didn't see what happened this weekend? GCW, KJ Orso, and Sam Stackhouse. Absolutely.
That was last weekend.
I know, but I'm still in mourning.
Oh,
justice for Marco, man. KJ Orso. I hope when you left your house today, you brought the wrong phone charger. You brought a USB and you needed a USB charger. Okay? I hope that when you went to get in your car, you had to stop at the gas station. And then the gas station that you stopped at, pump was out of service. So you had to go to the next one down. And then when you got to that one, your card reader didn't work. So then you had to go to the next one after that, bud.
You're a dick.
KJ Orso, he's the dick. He's the dick.
Why would you wish that upon me?
I wouldn't wish that upon you. I wish that upon KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse. I hope that you guys have to put a little air in your tires because the tire pressure is a little low. Everybody knows how annoying that is. I hope.
You know what? I hope they go through a pothole and get a flat tire.
See, I don't want to. That's mean.
No.
That's mean. I just hope very mild inconveniences happen to you both for the rest of your lives, the way you treated my man Marco, and all he was trying to do was say goodbye to the sport that is professional wrestling. Brett, I cannot believe you allowed that to happen on a GCW show. We should be talking about this from the top down. But I'm going to just focus my hatred and energy on KJ Orso right now. And which sucks is because I was letting him into my life more because he's a good professional wrestler. I was allowing him to be on my TV screen, and then he pulls this stunt. Now I'm like, gross.
That's fair. But your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
So.
Not to mention that Shane Taylor put his hands on the Rizzler on Sunday. And so just like I said the other day, everyone I love in wrestling is just getting beaten.
You have a type of wrestler that you like. It's just like short boy-esque wrestlers.
Well, technically, the Riz Man's not a wrestler. No, my type is I'm drawn to I just like different. I like wrestlers that know their roles and understand their spot and do the like Chelsea Green makes the most out of nothing, right? Heath Slater, he made the most out of nothing. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I got to meet Heath Slater. It was awesome. And I got to talk to him for 15 minutes. It was wonderful.
Okay.
He's a gentleman. But yeah, so I'm just drawing Marco's stunt, man. He was just fun. I like fun in my wrestling. I like enjoying it. Not every segment has to be a tear-jerking, 5-star emotional classic. Those are fun and those are cool, but you need some comedy. You need some different. Not every, that's me. That's what I like.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean? That's why when I talk about Marco stunts and Danhausen's and of the world and all this, and I get into that in the Rizzler, I just think it's fun. It's just fun.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. So
I'm sorry that I don't have the expertise that you have, Blair.
Wow.
You only you probably thought what KJ Orso did was right. And you're just not telling me.
No, I still have to see that part. It
was rough. It was rough. I know you were working last weekend. I had nothing to do, so I watched some indie wrestling.
That's okay. I mean, we will talk all about last weekend's shenanigans. I got a lot to say. Talk about that.
Shenanigans? What happened?
There were just some great matches
on your show.
Yeah, we're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about more about that.
I was going to say I saw a pretty big card coming up soon, or was that last weekend?
No, there was a big card last weekend. There's a big card in a week and a half.
Yeah, so
we'll talk about that. We'll talk more about that GCW show from last weekend because I was watching some of that earlier. I got some stuff to say. Because fucking Vipress is on an absolute tear.
Yes. So we could talk about her right now. Real quick.
No, we'll talk about it later. We'll do LPW first.
Okay.
We'll do LPW first.
Don't get me
that's what we're here for.
Don't get me all hyped up and then shut me down, man.
It's okay.
Whoa.
This is we're edging towards Vipress on GCW. So.
That's for the hub, bro. That's for the other podcast that we do on the other brand.
Oh shit!
Can you blame me? It's been 2 weeks since I've got to work with you, so
you missed me, didn't you?
I did. It was weird last Saturday. Granted, last Saturday worked out perfect because I had things that had to be done at the time that we would have done the show, so I couldn't have really been here anyway unless we moved it. So it worked out. But yes, I did miss you.
I missed you too.
Because my son's getting into baseball season. Last week was evaluations, so. Then they're setting the rosters this week, and then everything will fall into place after that.
See, that was last week, and you see Pluggo is still here because he actually cut his kid from the team to build character. So that's why Pluggo's here. His kid is playing on a different team.
Actually, no, but what I am coaching, I'm helping coach his team, so he does automatically get on my team, but I still make him go through everything that because I don't want, not that how do I put this? Like, I don't want him to think that like the spot's automatically given to him. I want him to try out. I want him to go through, but I also want him to go through these things because I do know that at some point my skills as a coach are going to be greatly diminished, and he's going to need actual coaching. And so I want him to understand what the processes of how this works is when I finally go, I'm just going to be out in the stands watching you play. Because it is coming. Because like I know enough, but it's National Crunchy Taco Day.
You're no Tommy Lasorda, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not a baseball managing prodigy.
You're no Joe Torre.
Ooh, Joe Torre, good call.
You're no Billy Bean.
Billy Bean.
Eh?
I'm trying to think of bad baseball managers. That's
you're money balling with the kids.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah,
I'm just like
bad
news bears.
Okay. We're here to talk about LPW. Savage Love.
Yes, it is, and it's happening on YouTube. We're back on YouTube for free at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Right here on this. I was watching the Clandestine Wrestling Society LPW show last night. A little bit of that on YouTube. It was nice. It was nice to see. That Steven Crowe's a real piece of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the card, and I think that there are people that you argue with in every single match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, you look up and down this roster. I've upset everyone except Taryn from accounting that I know of. She's never openly yelled at me, but she was short with me during one LPW show that I did with her heading into a match, I think, with her and Zoe. I think she was a little short with me because I think she just was kind of sick of talking about Zoe. So I don't know if she was really upset with me, but yes, if you name it, they've done it. Except this new crop of wrestlers that we have on LPW shows who are on the come up. They don't understand yet.
Yeah, I mean, so, I'm excited to talk about that one. We'll get to that. Well, let's start off because the LPW tag team belts, the tag team champions, Paralira, are going to be defending against Rich King and Daddy Dean Richter, blocking out the haters.
Fun fact, I wrote the LPW preview.
And you wrote that down.
And I wrote Daddy Dean Richter. And as I'm editing it, I go, the only person that calls him that is Blair. So I think I should take it out as I took it out. But you've got me calling him Daddy Dean Richter.
You could start a new trend.
There's one glaring thing about this match that I am intrigued about, but I don't know if you even have it on your radar.
Is that there's no Thaddeus Archer in the picture?
No, that Barack Arani's the only one with hair, and Rich King is all of a sudden a barber now.
I did notice that Barack was the only one with hair.
Are we scalping Barack Arani tonight?
No, and I don't think you can use those words.
Like scalped it. No? He did. He is that not a word? Is that a bad thing?
I
if it is, then I feel terrible. But I just meant, they
yeah, I know. You're unaware.
Yeah.
But cool.
Okay.
So, Brad has hair, the rest don't. And you may think that, hey, Blair, he's bald. Rich and
he is bald.
He's gonna side with those two gentlemen, but I'm here for the Paralira championship run. Sheik and Barat have had a fantastic championship run. I do not want to see them lose the titles yet. I want to see them keep picking up big dubs. And I have no doubt that they will pick up another victory tonight at LPW 46.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's how you feel? You don't see?
Do you think we're going to see new tag champs?
That's what I'm at. That's where I'm at. So, like, Paralira, been there, done that, beat everybody on this roster. At some point, are they bored? Are they do they get comfortable? And they're like, man, well, we've been there, done that. I mean, are they still highly motivated? Probably, I'd imagine so. I don't know how I feel about picking against Rich and Dean.
Put it this way. I feel that Paralear has been so successful that, in the Wrestling Observer, they changed the Best Technical Wrestler award to the Bryan Danielson Award.
Yeah.
They should change the tag team championships to the LPW Paralear Championships because they have had that dominant of a run. They're like the 96 Bulls.
We're renaming championships here in LPW.
Paralear is the 96 Bulls, and they have been on an absolute tear. They are, they are one of those, they're a dynasty. They're having a dynasty run. I'm here for it.
That's fair. So I look at it like this, right? Like, I don't think Rich's ultimate goal is tag team aspirations, but when you're an LPW and you get an opportunity to win some gold, you take it. And I think they might do it today.
Wow, you're taking Rich and Dean.
I feel so bad about it. I feel awful. I think they're gonna take it and shave Barack Arati's head.
Oh, this is not a loser loses his hair or has to grow hair match.
Does that stop Rich? Would that stop Rich King from shaving a guy's head?
I think so.
I don't think so, man. Oh. This is tough. This one's very tough. Like, I could see a world where Paralear gets it done. I could see a world. I know Larry's busy, but I could see a world where Larry's emotions get the best of him when he gets involved in this match, depending on where it falls in the card, and then he cost Rich. If that doesn't happen, I take Paralear and Rich King, or obviously I take Rich and Dean here. But if Larry gets involved, I'll take Paralear to keep that going. That's a really cop-out way to do this, to start us off. So I got to be honest. I'll stick with my original pick. Give me Rich King and Daddy Dean Richter as tag champs.
Okay, I'm taking Paralear, retaining the LPW Paralear Championships.
And there I am, going to get yelled at.
Yep. Hey, that's what happens, baby. Now, you mentioned Larry Woods.
I did.
Him and Rich, they've had their issues.
Yeah.
But Larry Woods, he's going to have his hands full tonight because he's gone one-on-one with Michael Richard Blaze for the LPW Challenge Championship.
Yes, this one is interesting. Is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Are both of these guys focused on this match?
I hope so.
But are they?
There's been so much going on for both of these guys that it'd be understandable if their heads were elsewhere.
Well, I mean, you saw last night, Steven Crowe decided to make MRB fight for him against Jax Wilder, so he had to add another match to his weekend. Now, granted, MRB can wrestle for 8 straight hours with no problem. He's a crazy man, but still added a sec because he was in the 5-on-5 Thrive to Survive, and he had that match with Jax Wilder. Now he's got this match with Larry Woods, so who knows where his body's at. You got Larry Woods, who's got a restraining order, doesn't have a restraining order. He's dealing with Rich King and Thaddeus. Where was Thaddeus in that tag team? Where's he going to be? What's his? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff going on here. Do we see Lumberjack Larry Woods become the new challenge champion?
Man, look, I was looking at the past results just to, I wanted to make sure I use my journalistic integrity.
Journalistic
integrity.
Yeah, say it like that.
Ooh, yeah. Larry's on a bit of a losing streak. How much is that going to weigh into this match? Because, hey, there's gold on the line here.
But is he on a bit of a losing streak, or does he just have a Rich King problem right now? You know what I mean?
If we're looking at the record books.
For sure, we are, but it's not like these losses were without outside interference and outside, I get it. Don't get me wrong.
When the LPW management implements the LPW ranking system and has the win-loss record, I heard rumblings that that's going to start happening. Then you're just going to see numbers under that loss column, and no one's going to ask how they happened. They're just going to know that you didn't pick up that big fat dub.
I am going to know how it happened. I'll know how it went down. I'm going to stick to listen, I'm not saying you're wrong, Larry would love two-time LPW Grand Champion. You know he'd love to get some gold around his waist. And I'm sure, listen, if you asked, I'm sure Rich King wouldn't mind having Larry get some gold around his waist and then go after Larry because he's probably thinking that's an easier win than MRB in Rich's mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and Steven Crowe, and like he's busy tonight as well, but is he going to...
Does he get busy like Sean Paul?
But is he going to come out and cause a ruckus where it's TFA? And well, they're all busy tonight.
They're busy.
But that doesn't stop them before. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to keep it on MRB.
Okay. You know, I would like for Larry to like get back on track. Hello, Mrs. Pluggo.
Mrs. Pluggo!
Nice of you to join us today.
The love of my life, the apple of my eye.
Hope Blair's, you're doing well.
Mrs. Pluggo is Blair's she's your favorite person.
No,
you're her favorite person.
I know that I'm not, so that's okay.
She likes you more than me.
No, she doesn't.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Really?
Look, I want Larry to pick up some big wins. You know? But I don't know. You saw during that intro the before the show the 3-minute little ditty where the wrestlers are like, you know, my name is so and so and I love wrestling. Did you see how seductively MRB says it?
Yeah, I mean he's the God's gift to this thing.
This man is I'd be worried.
Yeah, Ms. Pluggo said that Auntie is her favorite. Auntie Collins. That makes sense. That checks out. I can respect that. Yeah, MRB loves this thing. So does Larry. He loves it too. He's got a fresh do. He's more aerodynamic. MRB's got a fresh do. He looked sharp last night too. His hair's all nice. But Larry, you know, he doesn't have that hair weighing him down. Could be an upset brewing here.
You know what? Hell with it. Larry Woods, new LPW Challenge champion.
Yeah, you're getting yelled at.
That's okay. Lately, I've been picking against MRB, so
yeah.
Because I think I picked Jax Wilder to win a few weeks ago or a few months ago. I think that was a match. I can't remember. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Back in January.
Yes, because Jax didn't have a match. Or he did. It was against.
It was the trios match last month.
Trios. Yep, he was part of the main event to decide the stip.
Yep. So, you taking Larry? You taking MRB?
I'll take MRB.
Imagine that.
I don't love it, but I'm going to do it. Hey,
you love it.
Calm down, man. Somebody's got to win or lose these matches.
Yeah, you know who's going to lose? MRB.
All right.
Boom. All right. Now, also happening tonight, you're going to see the Mad Lads, you know, Nate Nixon, Whiteshird William Taylor, a.k.a. the Nasty Boys, going 2-on-2 with my brothers in arms, Short Kings.
What do you mean?
So, what do you think? Are the Short Kings going to be able to rise to the challenge of the Mad Lads? They've been intertwined for a while lately.
If not, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, like Nate and William need to look in the mirror and have a conversation and just be like, what are we doing here? If they can't get past Mars and Reed, which, don't get me wrong, is quite the task at hand. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But that just says to me that they really don't have a plan. That they tell me that they do, and they do mad things, blah, 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 whatever that little saying, that mad things, whatever Nate says. Like, they got to get a win here. This is one of the matches where I look at this card and I go, you got to get a win here if you want people to take you serious as top players in LPW.
Yeah. Do you think they're able to, though?
I think that they could do it. Don't get me wrong. They are skilled. They are cunning. They are conniving. They're all those bad. They'll figure it out. And I don't necessarily know where Mars and Reed's head are at right now, because this is, they're more mad at Zoe, and this is Zoe's crew, and now it's just a thing. I can't imagine Mars or Reed love being back in the tag division right now, doing some tag stuff. I think they have singles gold aspirations as well.
Maybe they're just kind of feeling the vibe of the new LPW Parallel Era Championships.
Maybe they are. Maybe they want to win those things the second you've renamed them. But for the Mad Lads, it's more about, can they get it done? Will they actually do what they say and make something happen here? I actually am picking them to win this match, because if not now, when, guys? When is it going to happen?
Well, I, for one, cannot pick against my brothers.
Yeah.
We stand, although we may be short in stature, we stand tall together, supporting each other. I'm picking the Short Kings. 30 seconds, it's over.
Squashing them.
30 seconds.
Well, and you also have to, again, this is all depending on how the card falls. Zoe's got a match. Are the lads going to focus? Are they going to get involved in that match and mix it up to ensure that their new leader in arms has a title? Or are they going to prepare for this? If you're not fully prepared for the Short Kings, you could come up short, King.
Oh, shit.
Bam!
Suck it.
Yeah. So, if I'm the Mad Lads, I maybe tell Zoe, hey, we got to lock it in here.
Yeah.
We got to start doing some things for ourselves.
Okay. So you're taking the Mad Lads?
Plus, yes, I'm taking the Mad Lads. Plus, Mars definitely owes William Taylor like $2 because he tore a white shirt that William Taylor made for him last night. He crudely wrote his name on it, and that had to cost like $2. So,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Now, for the LPW Scramble Championship, you've got Zoë Sager defending against Jax Wilder, Gigi Rey, the Canadian Goose, Honk Honk, and TFA.
Yes, sir.
Is Zoë Sager retaining, or are we going to see a new LPW Scramble champion?
That's a loaded question, because I never pick against TFA. Never.
Well,
never happened. So I'm going with, my heart is going with Tara from accounting.
Yeah.
Always and forever, I pick her to win every match she is in. But I just said it. The Mad Lads are in tow, so it's always a 3-on-4. There's 2 other people to contend with. Gigi Rey's awesome. Kyle Shaw, former Clandestine Wrestling Society champion. Jax Wilder, he's on the come up in LPW. TFA is one of the most decorated LPW champions of all time. This could be a night that we see Zoe slip up here, but until I actually see it happen, I can't pick it. I can't pick against it.
Well, you're going to have to pick someone.
I picked TFA. I'm going with my heart, but I'm saying in my head, I wouldn't be shocked if Zoe retained.
Okay.
Surely there'll be no shenanigans. Dustin said, yeah, this match will have no shenanigans.
None at all.
Not a single outside interference whatsoever. I'm just happy to see Gigi Rey back in LPW. That's awesome.
Yeah, she was in Winnipeg last week, competing in the Voyager Cup, which we'll talk about afterwards. But a hell of a performance by her. So I'm excited to keep that momentum rolling into this. And you never know, that could be weighing in her favor. But when you see, you got Goose in there and his veteran expertise, you got TFA, you got Jax Wilder, that young upstart.
Yeah.
I mean, Zoe's days as the Scramble champion could be numbered.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But she's always got a plan, though. If you've ever noticed, that Zoë Sager's always got a plan.
That's all right.
I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she keeps doing it. Is she the greatest performer in LPW history?
Look, there are only 2 guarantees in life: death and taxes. The Grim Reaper's not in this match, but Taryn from Accounting is. So I'm taking TFA to win.
Yeah, I should have worn my TFA shirt for this.
We should have. Fuck, that was a good line too.
Oh. That was a great line. Look at you, dude. 2 weeks off and you're still sharp.
Hey, that's what I bring to the table. So, all right. We got 2 more to get through. We'll motor through those. Ben Omen. I'm going to say no.
Hi, Ben Omen. Nice to see you.
I'm going to say people deserve a second chance.
Ben Omen is one of those people that have yelled at me. No, she doesn't deserve jail time ever. She's a saint.
I think this one could be the match I am most excited for.
Yeah,
Nick Shastastic versus Christian Star. Because you got two of the young blood, two of the guys that are hungry, looking to rise the ranks in LPW, and they're facing off 1-on-1. It's a big opportunity for both of them.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for, one of these guys to take that step forward, to be able to solidify his spot in the LPW roster so that that when you're facing off with them, you're going to have a hard night ahead of you.
And this is one of those, I wrote about it. This is kind of how the angle I took about it is similar to that. Is there's no real blood feud here. There's no stipulation. There's no championship. It's just 2 of the younger up-and-coming guys on the roster looking to position themselves and make a name for themselves. And we've seen it multiple times in LPW history over the 4 years that if you have a great showing on one of these cards, they'll put you in a match. They'll put you in a championship match. They'll give you an opportunity. And Nick's held gold. Christian's still looking for his first LPW gold. They could steal the show here. Just 2 guys going, hey, let's just go out there and ball.
Yeah.
There's that, because if you look at it, how the card is constructed, is this the first match that pops out at you? Probably not, because of all of the rich history with all the other matches, but don't sleep on it is what I'm saying out there, fam. This could be a big one.
Yeah. And just wanted to point out, Dustin in the chat mentioned, great interview with Nick Shastastic, Blair. Me being Blair.
What about my interview with Nick Shastastic, Dustin?
Just have to make it about you, eh? Wow.
You know.
All right. Yeah.
More on that after the show. What?
So if you're interested, you can go to the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast on all podcast streaming platforms, or the Grainmaker Podcast up on YouTube, and you can watch or listen to the interview I did with Nick Shastastic.
Or you go to the LPW YouTube and search LPW show Nick Shastastic with Pluggo and watch that there.
Like I said, it's not about you. He's giving me a compliment. There you go. See, you did great with all those things. So you got one.
Which things?
Everything that you were mad that you didn't get props for. So
be specific. Just kidding. I love you. Welcome back, Blair. It's been 2 weeks. Maybe we'll take next week off so you can recover from all this.
Christian Star's headed down to Vegas too. He got booked for a show down there. It's Lucha Memes and Cirrus Valley Wrestling together doing some work down there. And Christian Star's in a match with it's a triple threat match. Ninja Mac is also in it, and there was one other wrestler that got announced for it. So
hell yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna watch for. So who you got in this one?
I'm gonna take Nick Shastastic.
Okay.
The runway model.
I mean, I love Nick. No disrespect. I'll take Christian just to get a little, variety in here.
No, okay. You're just mad at me.
Yeah, more on that after the show.
Maybe before the show. Maybe we'll have it out at the last minute. We'll just air the grievances for the last.
It's not Festivus, so.
The last 2 minutes of the show are just a free for all of airing it out. Speaking of airing it out,
hold on. You've watched Seinfeld before, right?
Seinfeld is my favorite show of all time.
Okay, so
1A, 1B.
Hold on, I was watching The Daily Show, and they had Steve Zahn on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Steve Zahn is? He was in the film Saving Silverman, you know?
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love Saving Silverman, dude.
He's from Minnesota.
Okay.
And I was like, I started, reading his Wikipedia, and he is married to the daughter of Jay Peterman.
Oh, nice.
And Jay Peterman is the character in Seinfeld was loosely based off of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is a very, very neat little tidbit. I'll have more tidbits later, but this, that was a neat little movie tidbit.
Look at you and your plugs.
Yes. So, all right. Steven Crowe versus TY Jackson. Who you got?
Way to set it up.
It's a segue.
First and foremost, what is a Rhinestone Rules match mean? What is that? That's the stipulation that was decided last month. I don't know what that means. So, does that mean that, fun fact, the guy who played Jay Peterman is now co-owner of Jay Peterman's company? Oh, look at that. I think that must be Mike Spencer dropping facts.
We are keeping this, it's nothing but facts on the Full Exposure show.
Nothing but factual things. But yeah, I don't know necessarily what a Rhinestone Rules match means, but if it means, what's the word I'm looking for? If it means chaos and anything goes and we're going to have just a wild night at the rec room, like, that does favor Steven, I think, right? If we're going to have, like, if Steven Crowe's going to do this one-on-one, that favors TY. I think Crowe thrives under the chaos. That's why he picked the stip. TY looking to become his first LPW Grand Champion, and he's overcome so much. And I think last night, if you didn't catch it, I think MRB's getting pretty fed up with Crowe. Like, I think it's get it coming to a head, and I think Steven Crowe tonight is going to turn to that entrance ramp and expect help, and I don't think it's going to come. And whatever the chips lay, whatever bed Steven Crowe has made, he will lie in, and TY Jackson will have his hand raised and become the first time LPW Grand Champion of his career, and we're all going to cry, and it's going to be awesome.
Do you think that it's a car bed?
I hope it's a pretty sweet car bed with rims and a CB radio.
CB radio, so you can talk to other car beds. Maybe.
Yeah. My roommate said they were going to get me. You mean your parents?
Look. Steven Crowe is my favorite cowboy. Love Steven Crowe. He's the best. But I think it's TY's time. I think he's come so close. I think that now he's going to. It's his time. He's going to walk out of the rec room tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the rec room. He'll walk out of the rec room tonight as the new LPW Grand Champion. Count it.
Do you sleep like a car? No, I sleep in a big bed with my wife. Is your bed a car? Yeah. Pretty sweet. A fucking sweet car. Oh, that's such a good movie.
Spencer's dropping Simpsons quotes.
I don't know. Simpsons is not something I can help you out with. So sorry, but I'm gonna live in the space. Listen, I'm very excited. When I started here in Love Wrestling, and then LPW became a thing, and early on, like TY Jackson, and I've told him this story. Like, he was one of the first guys that I went, this guy has something. This guy, like, I love what he does in the ring, and I love his vibe and the way he goes about business. So to see him over the years go from liking me to hating me to liking me again to now he has overcome the odds. I want nothing more than to see him finally, as a day one person in this company, get his hand raised and win this thing. And listen, if he doesn't, it'll give me shades of Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39, Spencer.
Yeah, you never go full Cody.
Don't go full Cody on me and set it up and then have him lose to only have to wait another year for him to finish the story. Let my man TY Jackson get it done.
All right. There you go. Very well said.
Or I will come to Love Wrestling HQ and write a strongly worded letter. I'll deliver it myself.
Okay. Well then. That's LPW 46. That's happening tonight. You can watch it on YouTube here on this very channel. So I suggest you do that.
Yeah, right here. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, live, free on YouTube.
6 p.m. Pacific time.
6 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. middle of the ocean. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hawaii time, whatever. Yeah. It's gonna be a good night.
Okay. In a few weeks, the shows from last weekend are going to be released. And let me tell you, the Women's Voyager Cup that happened was absolutely fantastic. Danny Leo, the IWS Women's Champion, her and Gigi Rey had a fantastic match to kick things off. And it was great. Everyone just put in their best foot forward. Jody Threat ended up winning it. Seeing Shayna Baszler wrestle was another level because she's just like a mat technician in the ring. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a night. I got to meet and hang out with the Rogues, Elliot Tyler and Casey Ferreira.
I saw that. You're just the coolest.
I'm not, but I've interviewed Elliot like 4 or 5 times on the podcast, and he's even like video interviews. He's been on this show, and it was nice to actually like finally meet in person. You know?
Yeah. Did you guys hug it out?
We did hug.
Oh yeah, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So it was great. It was a lot of fun. I can't say enough good things. And then in a few short weeks, we're getting Jody Threat versus Mercedes Moné 2 at the Manitoba Museum. So.
Yeah. Jody, listen, the way Mercedes has been dropping them titles, man. Jody Threat, here you go. Kick her while she's down, fam. None of this. Just kick her while she's down.
Yeah, don't give her
a chance.
They
say don't kick them while they're down. Kick her while she's down. Kick them when they're down. Let's go.
Yeah. So.
Jody Threat rules.
She does. She's fucking fantastic. So, and then on the men's side, Devon Monroe won. So very hyped for Devon. Devon is fantastic. So excited for Devon to get a title shot at the Rumble in the Burt 4 show happening this fall. So
I'm excited for you to call those shows.
Thanks, buddy. You want to do some tidbits now?
I always want to do tidbits. This whole show is just tidbits based. We should just talk about tidbits forever. Are you going to push the button? I'm just going to keep talking until you push the intro. Like, just push the button.
Tidbits.
Tidbits. Tidbits. Tidbits. Blair's tidbits. Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
You were on a tear there, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Listen, if Dustin wants to make a Pluggo's tidbits, here, I got one for you. Did you know that if you get the nachos stuck together, that's one nacho?
Yeah, it's one nacho. Fucking great pull.
Thank you.
I really want to rewatch that movie.
So do I.
And I don't think it's on any streaming service.
Okay, I'm going to have to look and see. But yeah, dude, what are you doing, dude? We get the nachos stuck together. That's one nacho.
Fucking Jack Black when he's like come on,
come on,
Oh, we're idiots. All right, tidbits. GCW is going to be in Illinois.
That isn't
Illinois.
Oh, that is definitely the Archway in St. Louis, though.
Yep. Is Sauget, Illinois near the Archway in St. Louis?
I don't know logistics, so it must be close because I was like, you're saying that's Illinois. That's definitely St. Louis, but what do I know? Maybe I
don't know.
Maybe it's a similar archway. Maybe it's one half of the McDonald's archway.
It does look like one half the McDonald's arcade.
You may go on.
All right. You got 2 matches announced. You'll like this one because Heath Slater's in this one. Heath and Rhino versus the Headbangers. It's a rematch from like 10 years ago on SmackDown.
Yes.
Pluggo got fully torqued at this bad boy.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love Heath Slater. He's awesome.
So you got that. You also got Masato Tanaka versus Mark Davis. These are both happening at the Mark Hitchcock Super Show WrestleMania weekend. I think this is the show I am one of the shows I'm most excited for.
That's a good one. This was a really fun show too, and it's always at a good time, just like coming home from work, and it's just like boom.
So you got that. The Marvelous show. Aja Kong versus Senka Akatsuki, which is I think this is a rematch from last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We also got at the Pandemonium Pro Wrestling Show, part of Shooting Starfest, Johnny Robbie versus Natsupoi.
Nice. That's a good one. There's so much good stuff, dude. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
At Action Wrestling's, the We Gambled Away the Budget happening WrestleMania weekend, Paul Walter Hauser's announced from there. At Effie's Big Gay Brunch, they announced Effie versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Effie is okay, guys. Everybody sees he's worried about him. He says he's fine. I believe he's fine.
At Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 15, Yuji Nagata. He's making his GCW debut. I need Yuji Nagata just to go on an absolute tear and destroy everyone in the GCW locker room and just crown himself as the GCW World Champ.
Right.
That is what the booking should be for the next couple months of GCW.
How many more tidbits you got?
I got a couple more.
Because what did I do? New music at first. Mr. Pluggo. Wow. What did I do?
Oh.
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
But GCW is going to Italy. And Nick Gage will be in Italy.
Yeah.
That's exciting. We're also going to get to see a GCW in Des Moines, Iowa.
I love that, though. Field of Dreams says?
Iowa.
Ring of Dreams?
Iowa. Delaware.
Fun fact, Mrs. Pluggo is not a fan of Field of Dreams.
Oh.
It was very heartbreaking to find that news out when she told me.
Sorry, bro.
That's okay.
Tomorrow at Rev Pro, Alex Windsor defending the undisputed Rev Pro British Women's Championship against Sapphire Reed. Announced for GCW Maniac, April 4th, Slade versus Kid Bandit. Poor Kid Bandit.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
I saw that Brett Lauderdale quote tweeted this and said Kid Bandit's retiring early. Was that just being, because he's, Kid Bandit's facing Slade, or was that because Kid Bandit's actually on a retirement tour and I missed that?
I think because Kid Bandit's facing Slade.
Okay, because I got worried. I was like, we need Kid Bandit in wrestling. They
True
are
story.
fantastic. So,
True story. Kid Bandit actually appeared on the Grainmaker Wrestling podcast.
Gotta make it all about you, huh?
Yep, I do.
Okay, keep going.
And happening next Sunday, we should probably talk about this show next week. Steve Corino versus Joey Janela for the PWF Championship.
Yeah, that would be a good one to chit chat about.
And we talked about it a little bit earlier. Viperous is going to be in Tournament of Survival. She had a fucking great match with John Wayne Murdoch last, hell of a match.
So I don't know how that came to be. That match happened. So it's Viperous, John Wayne Murdoch. It's a fucking death match, as Emil J loves to say. And it was just awesome. And I watched it on Sunday morning because I had something going on Saturday night. And so I literally tweeted while the match was going on, and I should have prefaced that I was watching it late. I go, put her in the Tournament of Survival, you cowards, because she's been that good, and she's really taken to the death match. And literally, as soon as the match was over, shook hands with Murdoch. He said, "You've earned my respect. You're one of the next ones. We want you in the Tournament of Survival." So good for her. I still don't know those matches. What do you mean, new music? I still don't know why I'm getting yelled at. But
what do you mean?
What do you mean? But yeah, so good on her. She should win the thing.
I agree. I'm very hyped with the match she had. That the show, I still have a little bit to get through, but it was a very, very fun show. I can't remember what it was called. But
I mean, it was a fun show, except for
your boy.
Like that really can take the wind out of the sails.
How was didn't you take your kid to a show like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we went to the local.
Did you get a fight?
No, we went to. It was interesting though. I went to Revolution Championship Wrestling. I was like, I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. That's what they're called around here. Yeah. And in the main event, it was Brutus Dillon versus CEO Schwartz, who I interviewed here on Love Wrestling CA. It's up right now. You can check it out. Suck it, Blair. Basically, if Brutus Dillon lost, Schwartzy got control of the company and was going to rebrand it. I didn't know that. And so I was like, of course, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, there's no way they're going to rebrand this company. This company's been around for 16 years. They're not going to do that. They're going to have the baby face overcome. Like, this is what we're here for. It's been the first show back of the year. This is what we're here for. And nope. He lost. Schwartz, it kicked everyone out of. I'd never seen it before. He kicked everyone out of the building. He said, "It's time to go. No hanging out and getting." It was wild. It was a good time.
I have a question for you. Are you wearing an Oakland A's hat?
I am wearing yes, an Oakland A's hat. Still technically an Oakland A's hat.
And
yes.
A Los Angeles Lakers hoodie.
Yes.
Are you planning your outfits based on geography?
No, I went yellow to yellow. I don't have a lot of purple, but I could have went LA. I could. I know the other day I was very Houstoned up in one of my videos. It just happens. Sometimes you overlap. I try to combo it up where obviously I wouldn't wear like a Lakers shirt and then like a Nets hat. I wouldn't wear basketball on basketball.
Okay.
I will say I am wearing a Dodgers t-shirt though.
That's okay. We can't see it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Shohei Ohtani t-shirt. I was wearing it earlier, but it's chilly down here.
No, that's okay. I was just curious. I just saw. I was like, oh, he's recreating the territories with his. Work.
I am.
So, we got a few minutes before we're going to peace out of here tonight.
Sure.
So I do have some other stuff we could talk about, because House of Glory actually has a show going on, tonight. Yes, tonight, Super Clash, House of Glory, big event, excess. You can see Sammy Guevara versus Amazing Red.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dude.
It is. Look, I'm a big Amazing Red fan.
Me too.
And Sammy Guevara might not be my favorite person, but he still puts on entertaining matches. You know?
Right? Everybody says that about Sammy. They're like, he's just, nobody likes him, but they're like, he's such a good wrestler.
Yeah, hey, game respects game. So, I mean, I can respect what he brings. So,
right.
Not like I have game, but,
You've got game.
That is the movie with Denzel Washington.
He got game. I've never seen that, believe it or not. Another sports movie that I'm shocked I've never seen. But you got game, Blair. You landed me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not easy to get.
No, you aren't. Trust me. So we've got.
But yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, we also got Mina Shirakawa versus Shotzi Blackheart for the House of Glory Women's Championship, I presume.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shotzi killing. Mina now lost her wife for an extended period of time. Hopefully Toni Storm gets better quick and we can get her back, but they're fearing she's out for all of 2026.
Mm-hmm. So she's doing what she's got to do, and that's okay.
So she just go win some gold.
Yeah. Dijak is going to face off against Charles Mason. This is for the House of Glory World Championship.
That'll be Dijak's awesome. Charles Mason's been crushing it lately. He's been on a bit of a run. I can see that being a fun match.
Dijak's looking very Braun Breaker and Jace in this picture.
Very tan. Very
tanned, that goatee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Somebody's got to fill the void till Braun's back in the mix.
Yeah, so there you go. We also got, I think there's two more. We've got For the Cruiserweight Championship, Infamous versus Sweet Cheeks.
Don't know much about either one of them, but
you're excited about it.
I like the name Sweet Cheeks, man.
Yeah.
That's how you get me. That's what we talked about earlier. That's how you get me. I'm like, you go by Sweet Cheeks, you gotta be a different breed. Like, I'm in.
I'm sure. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say I feel like these two faced off at Impact Wrestling at some point, but I think Indy showed up after Deanna left. But they're gonna face off at Super Clash, so never know.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Deanna, she's fantastic. Indy, awesome. I love Indy Hartwell. So
I don't think I've actually seen an Indy Hartwell match.
No. Not like WWE, NXT, TNA. She was in South Bend last year. I took Owen to see her. She wrestled for RCW.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good time. She's a good person. Nice person.
That's good. That's good. Hopefully they have a good match tonight. And last but not least, you will see the Acclaimed. Hopefully they've been able to patch everything up. They're back together as they face off against the main event.
Hey, we like the main event around here.
Yeah. Because you like fun, so you're set. The main event are fun.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's House of Glory. That'll be up on Triller, I think.
I think I did see it's up on Triller. I think House of Glory usually runs on Triller. I'm surprised they didn't put that on the graphic.
So,
but maybe that has to do with their issues with the money.
Yeah, you never know. So, I'm going to take a look real quick just to double check, see if I can find it, just so we're setting you on your way, not leaving you out to dry.
Setting us our way proper.
Yes. Yeah, Nikki Blackheart was pulled from WrestleCon. It looks like she is going to be signed with WWE very shortly because she was supposed to be at the show last weekend. So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she did.
So kind of sucks, but hey, it's good for her. So, and yes, the show is on Triller tonight. So you can watch for it there. It does say it on the graphic, but it's right below like the date and location that like it's easy to miss. So
okay.
The Voyager Cup for WPW did two-night tournaments to crown a men and women's Voyager Cup. Nikki Blackheart was supposed to be a part of it. She unfortunately could not make it, but they replaced her with Kingsley, and Kingsley is fucking amazing. Kingsley is the next big thing in wrestling. Mark my words, Kingsley should be everywhere. She is the best. So Kingsley rules. You'll hear a lot more Kingsley chat on this show.
And just a quick PSA. This is you sign up for this in independent wrestling when you fall in love with independent wrestling is not everybody's long for it. Then they get signed. And instead of being upset, and I know people get upset, be happy for the wrestler. Like, that's awesome, right? Like, yeah, it sucks that you probably, if you went to wrestle, you wanted to go to WrestleCon to see him, or you wanted to see him on a particular show, but just go, you know what? Good for them. That's why we're here. That's why they're here. So they're trying to get, most of them are trying to get signed. So,
so that's going to be it for us today.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to say it one last time. TY Jackson better be getting that hand raised tonight, or I might stage a sit-in at Love HQ.
Okay. Well, you heard here first. Pluggo has chosen war.
I'm just in Spencer's living room, sitting Indian style, being like, "Justice for TY."
You're gonna show up like Scott Hall on that first episode of Nitro and be like, "You want a war?
You want a war?" And I'm gonna be like, "Well, like, listen here, bud. Get me some juice out your fridge, Spencer."
Okay. You got Sunny D, you got purple stuff. Oh, you got Sunny D. Yes, okay. You can find me up on all social media, Great Maker Wrestling Podcast, up on all podcast streaming platforms. Great Maker Wrestling Podcast. You can even find me up on YouTube as I've started uploading my interviews up onto there because I figure why not? Maybe you want to see our smiling faces and not just listen to them. So you can watch for that. Just dropped a podcast with Heart Editing, who is one part of the Pandemonium Pro Wrestling team. They've got a show happening WrestleMania weekend. So talk to him. Got upcoming episodes with Mia Sweets, Cherry Blossom. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. And I'm here every Saturday with you doing this show on this channel. So what about you?
You're just crushing it. Well, like with me, every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm with JPJ Between Two Beards, at P2Beards on all socials. You never know who's coming on or what's coming up on the road to WrestleMania. Tomorrow night, I'll be on the Main Event Wrestling Network doing the Dusty Finish, talking about the week that was wrestling, coming up with a few just key topics. I'm torn a bit between a few, but maybe Marco's Stum will get mentioned again. I'll just keep talking about him forever. But then I'm at Pluggo on all social media platforms. My Love Wrestling preview for LPW 46 Savage Love is up right now on lovewrestling.ca at 4Exposure Pod with this gentleman. I think that's it right now. But you'll want to come back this channel, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 Mountain, wherever you're at. It's in that time frame. Come watch Savage Love. It's the 4-year anniversary of LPW, and it's going to be a good one. I have a feeling it is shaping up to be a doozy, friends. So come check it out.
You are on the road to Savage Love.
Yeah, baby. So Savage Love.
Make sure you're here. Make sure you check it out. Hit that like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Enjoy the show tonight, and we will be back next weekend. Thanks for joining us. Peace in the streets.